welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the Titans taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Trojans will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Titans offense will have the ball first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
And the Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, running back gets to give. Snowed under by the defense. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Caught close to the marker, it's Hall. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The run from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Titans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. It's a running room. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going up top again. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Rushes on him, and they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. So the USC Trojans offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Grab near the marker. It's Lemon. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanders. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. To the air, it's Mayava. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense gets set for second down. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Titans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. That's caught. It's Smallwood. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dances away. Powers through the defender.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
The Titans get enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Beebe. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
The Titans will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Takes it on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Using his legs, it's Sanders. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Back to throw, it's Mayaba. Slings it downfield. Finds a man on the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Trojans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Alabama is on top, but it's not like Tua or Jalen Hurts or even Ken Stabler are playing quarterback, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 6 over Oklahoma. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Keeps it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Firing deep. It's caught. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Titans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Flips it out in the flat. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Lemon. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. QB draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Mayaba. Makes the catch, it's Strachan. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Trojans have this offense rolling. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Beebe. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Catch in the middle, it's Hall. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Titans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. The Titans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. To the air, it's Beebe. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Dead center perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Making side adjustments here. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his man. It's Lemon. And he'll be brought down. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here comes the heat. Firing to the right, complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. With just about 30 seconds to go in the half, how aggressive do you want to be here? Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Looking for a man, it's Beebe. Got his man on the outside. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
And the Titans will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lemon. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He makes a catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. The offense changing the play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Jukes is turning it on. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Takes it on the shovel. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. He's got the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Smallwood. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
The Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Gets it out quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Titans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Sanders. There he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
The play action fake. They're working that left side. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He spins that thing down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking for a crease, it's Sanders. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's Mayava. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Here comes the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll bring it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And the Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Titans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Makes the grab, it's Smallwood. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the 1st down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, USC! And the pummeling has started.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Western Michigan is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 28 to Syracuse. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So now it's 2nd and long.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Titans will call on their punt team. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Right on the money. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires it incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Right on target this time. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Takes a handoff. It's Sanders. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Makes one man miss. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Titans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up 2nd down.
The RPO, it's complete. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And he's tackled at the 41.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Smallwood. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Back to pass, it's Mayava. He's got his man across the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Red pass, it's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Trojans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Plucks it out of the air. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Here's a heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Titans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Running back searching for a hole. Creates a little space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The run to the left. Running into the open space. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Sanders. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. He splits the upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are. what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.